Their thought was that all that you have been doing is just a waste of time, that you will never be able to do or to do better than them. And despite of that, you will never be able to amount for something great. Let me be real with you. There's one of Italy man that tell me a word. He says something. Let's see how you are going to do it. How you are going to do it. When I look at it, I said, how I'm going to do it. He said, Isma, do you know how I was conceived? Out of 7 children, I be 8 children, I make the difference. The rest were born peacefully. My mom never complained that he give some of my family, my brothers, my sisters. My mom never complained one day that he give them he feel pain in giving them. He give them easily like that. But when I was born, let me tell you a story of mine. It took my mom 2 to 3 years before she started to put me in her back. To the point where some people were like telling my mom, when my mom give birth to me, some people were advising my mom to do it, to, you understand me? So when my mom narrated this, because the strong men are made by strong things. You can't do what? You can't kill whom God have anointed to live. There was a day that I come back from school and my mom were like what? Arranging the house. And my mom just find a cloth where the cloth that she used to wear me, like after 3 years, a bit 2 years. My mom said, something, come and see this. I said, yes, mom, I'm coming. She just threw the cloth to me. I said, what is this, mom? She said, that is the cloth that I used to wear you after what? After 2 years, getting to 3 years of giving birth to you. I said, mom, I love you. I will never forget the pain you go through because of me. I will never in my life forget it. And some people were advising my mom, this child will never grow. He will never survey. No need of catering for him. That is why sometimes if I see some lady up there who is aborting with babies or who is removing babies, I pity for them. Why? Because they don't know that someone whom they remove may be the sources behind what their greatness. Why am I saying these stories? Because many people have already have that thought that you are not going to make it. You are not going to succeed. You will never be a man for something. You will never do it. You will never make it. This is what they said to Esther. This is why Haman plotted to destroy Esther. Even this is why the brothers of David abandoned David. Because all men were selected, but David was left alone. Was left at home to become a woman. They turned David to become a woman, to be taking care of animals, domestic things, to be cooking for them. But the same person whom they neglected, end up become their king. Why am I saying this? Is because a lot of people have given up upon you. But God stand up for your sake. That is why I am here to urge you. That thing that looks difficult in your life, focus on that. That thing that looks so hard, that thing that make you feel what restless, focus on it. Those days my mom used to tell me, Samson, there was a day that I sent money to my mom. So, she said she don't have something. Then the little one I have, I decided to send it. Then my mom said something. Hey, I can't believe that a day will come where I will call you for help. And you whom everybody concluded that you will not survive because of the fact that it's not only because you seek a Lord. It's not only because you are too small when I give birth to you, but because of the condition of the birth, the things, the pain I went through. Many people concluded that you will not survive. But I never believed that a day will come that you will be the one that I will call to render help to me. I say, Mom, that is just the truth. That is just why it is very necessary for you not to abandon anyone, or for you not to think that someone up there will not survive or secure or be able to do it. I say, Mom, I will never forget everything. Because the reason why I love Head of Fish, because like those days, early morning, my dad will do what? We go for a walk, Coming back, he will buy what head of fish, because that is what they used to do what, to bring me up. That is what they used to do what, to sustain me. So why am I saying this is because I'm using this privilege to encourage everyone up there and to make everyone believe that the broken word plates can still become the needed ones. Why am I saying this is, what I mean is that the rejected stone can still end up become the needed the most. Don't look down on anyone because of the circumstances around them. Let me tell you, people who have neglected you, rejected you, abandoned you, forgotten you, believe me, majority and many of them are regretting why they did what they have did. A lot of people who have rejected you in your working place, who have rejected you in school. There's one of my friends those days, my classmates those days, that anytime that my teacher used to ask us, what do you want to be in future? What do you want? This my friend always have this mindset. He said, I want to be in abroad. I want to be rich. I want to be to be great. I want to be known. And this my teacher used to say, forget, you don't know book, you don't know anything, you don't come to school. How can you be thinking something great? But believe me, when the guy traveled back to my village, everyone, all my schoolmates, all the teachers in those days, all of them were shocked of what they do, what they see that day. Many of them were humiliated, because the same person whom they concluded, the same person whom they neglected, the same person whom all of them were bargaining, thinking that you can't do it, you can't do it. The same person end up shocking them. Why am I saying this? It's not too late for you to be blessed. No matter the circumstances around you, it's not too late. And God is not yet done with you. And God can never be tired of reconfiguring or changing your situation. God is not tired of transfigurating or transforming your life around in a second. So don't give up. Don't give up. And don't let people around you make you feel like you ought to quit, or make you feel like you will not succeed or elevate. Because God who do it for them, or God who do it before, we still do it. So my brothers, let me be real with us. Many people up there are regretting. Many people up there are secretly, seriously regretting. Why? Because their thought was that you will never be a man for something. You will never excel. You will never progress. You will never succeed. But where they are seeing you right now is something that they can't believe. There was a story of a man of God that I heard that make me believe that when God is about to use a man, he turned everything around. If you have read the story of my mentor, TB Joshua, you got to understand that no matter where you come from, no matter your situation or your circumstances, when God is about to bless you, or when God said he is going to use you, not even the storm can stop you. That is why you need to understand. Many people up there who concluded on you, who finalized, who said all sorts of words behind the scene, unknowing or unknown, who were secretly mocking you, or who were secretly saying that you will not be able to excel, progress without them. Believe me, right now, many of them are regretting every single thing that they have said. Many of them are humiliated because of where they are seeing you. You may not be aware how many people up there who are wondering because of the position or the place you are right now. Because where they thought you will end, the way they thought you are going to end, that is not exactly the point that they are seeing. May God bless you. Remain blessed.